President-elect Donald Trump, he has selected United States Senator Jefferson Sessions as his AG to head up the Justice Department. Now, this is definitely going to be a 180-degree flip in the opposite direction, as Senator Sessions is widely known as a rule of law guy. First, a little as to why U.S. Senator Sessions has dedicated his life to public service. He has a distinguished legal career and has served as both the U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of Alabama and Alabama Attorney General prior to his service in the U.S. Senate. He has been one of President-elect Trump's trusted advisors on the recently concluded campaign and will now continue his service as our nation's chief law enforcement officer. The statement from the president-elect is as follows. It is an honor to nominate U.S. Senator Jeff Sessions to serve as Attorney General of the United States. Jeff has been a highly respected member of the U.S. Senate for 20 years. He is a world-class legal mind and considered a truly great Attorney General and U.S. Attorney in the state of Alabama. Jeff is greatly admired by legal scholars and virtually everyone who knows him, from Senator Sessions. I am humbled to have been asked by President-elect Trump to serve as Attorney General of the United States. My previous 15 years working in the Department of Justice were extraordinarily fulfilling. I love the department, its people, and its mission. I can think of no greater honor than to lead them. With the support of my Senate colleagues, I will give all my strength to advance the department's highest ideals. I enthusiastically embrace President-elect Trump's vision for one America and his commitment to equal justice under law. I look forward to fulfilling my duties with an unwavering dedication to fairness and impartiality. Now, in January of 2015, he wrote and released to the new Republican majority, having just retaken the Senate, an immigration handbook for the new Republican majority. And this was it's subtitled, A Memo for Republican Members from Senator Jeff Sessions. This is a 25-page pamphlet. According to Breitbart, the memo was shared with his colleagues at the GOP retreat in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And, of course, they were discussing immigration. Now, here's what he says about immigration reform in the introduction. Consider the recent Obama-backed immigration reform bill rejected by Congress. That bill, the culmination of a $1.5 billion lobbying effort, doubled the influx of foreign workers to benefit corporate lobbyists, offered sweeping amnesty to benefit illegal immigrants, aliens actually, and collapsed enforcement to benefit groups in the Democrat political machine that advocate open borders. But for American citizens, the legislation offered nothing except lower wages, higher unemployment, and a heavier tax burden. I am opposed to any immigration policy which makes it harder for the unemployed to find jobs and easier for employers to keep pay low. If by immigration reform you mean helping the unemployed return to the workforce, limiting work visas so wages can rise, and establishing firm control over entry and exit in the United States, then I am for it. Which do you mean? And it's pretty clear what was meant. Senator Sessions also, in his position on the Judiciary Committee, spoke out on a major issue during a 2007 Senate Judiciary Committee hearing, and that was then U.S. Attorney Johnny Sutton for the Western District of Texas. And he stated during this hearing back in July of 2007 that given the responses made by U.S. Attorney Sutton, that if he had been his boss and given what was seen as a lack of control and management by the then U.S. attorney, he would have fired him. Now, that's something that I witnessed and heard personally as I attended this particular hearing. So there's something else to keep in mind. He's not going to allow things like that to take place if one looks at his record and his management style. And that's something that we need at the Justice Department. Somebody who is going to follow the rule of law, somebody who isn't going to play games there, protect human traffickers and dopers, and prosecute law enforcement for policy. If they commit crimes, then they should do the time, and he is a strong person on that. This is going to be a 180-degree turnaround from what we've seen under the likes of Eric Holder and Loretta Lynch.